Hello, it's Markham Torch here from Markham 3D, and let's just check to make sure that I'm actually alive. Not alive. Oh, yes. Okay, hang on. I've got that up. That should be fine. Hopefully this kicks off in a sec. Let's press F5. Now, funnily enough, fun fact is 82% of you are not subscribed. So if you can, and if you haven't already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm just checking. I'm new system. And I wasn't able to test it. What's going on? Nothing. Still hasn't come up. Somewhat scary. Am I streaming anywhere? It doesn't look like. Are you fine? Come on, baby. Come on, YouTube. Work with me, baby. Still nothing. Cheese and whiskers. Anyway, let's give it a few moments and I'll continue on. So, this is where we're at. Scene 1 is completed. Not having a lot of faith with this. Not having a lot of faith at all. Come on, Blender. I mean, YouTube. Did I stuff up? I think I might have stuffed up. That's not what I wanted. Let's just quickly jump over into this. Click on this or click on this. Oh, I am live. Delightful. Alright, let's continue on. Okay, so here we are. We're working on this. I am live. Ah, it's because I'm unlisted. Oh my goodness. Hello, it's Markham Torch here from Markham 3D. I have a new system at the moment and I'm just trying to fix it up to make sure it's all working. Hunky-dory. Is it working? I don't know. Ah, crud. Maybe it was working. And I just killed it. Ugh. So anyway, if you're new to the channel, if you're new to this video, welcome. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. 82% of people who watch this video are not subscribed. That's a pretty bad average. So if you can, help me out. Make it good. Come on, let's check this. Let's go unlisted. Let's go public. Let's publish. Let's turn that on. Do. Yeah, ding dong. There we go. F12. And now hopefully I am visible to all. Come on, man. Turn on. Save. There we go. Sweet. Welcome. Sorry for that brief inconvenience. Hopefully it's all working. I am live. You little ripper. Go mute. There we go. Let's dance. So, here we are. Thingamabob. What am I talking about? This thing. So we've already done scene 1. We just need to work on scene 2. And I've got that predominantly all rendered. I think if I can open up my Vegas file and scene 1 raw, we can see where we're at. Let's go into analytics. Let's see how many people have come across, if anyone's come across. Come on, baby. Work with me. There we go. We've got some people coming in. Welcome to the stream. Do I have chat going? There we go. Beautiful. And so I've rendered all this in EEVEE, so I've chosen to go with EEVEE because I don't want to have to deal with render times again. The animations turned out okay. I would have liked to put a little bit more clutter, and I can always go back and add some more clutter. But for now, let's just go the way it is. And yeah, the first scene's not too bad. I need to do a kind of a cut in here that transitions from scene 1 to scene 2. And I'm thinking of Emerger, welcome. Ahmed, welcome. Keller and Muse Game Studio, welcome, buddy. The Adventurous Gamer tag. What are you making? I'm making an animated short film. So I've done quite a bit of the work now. It's more, let's just kind of line up the cameras. Let's just make sure we've got everything positioned. I know I'm going to have to make a chair for this guy. Let me just bring that down because we don't really need audio. I might have to do a little bit of cleaning up of the animation as much as possible. And we can see that part of his shirt is popping through, so we'll fix that as well. Jay! What's up, homie? I am stuff. So we can see that he stands in there. That was the only really big thing that I noticed. So let's grab this. Let's make sure there's no keyframes and go into the dope sheet. And let's just move it G to the Y, bring him forward a little bit. And then I might just quickly make him a chair, just where he's sitting. Obviously with this camera, he's not going to be, you know, you're not really going to be seeing his legs. For some reason, the motion capture suit put his leg over there. So we'll make sure we avoid that shot. So let's, first up, I'm going to clean up his shirt. So I'm just going to cheat as always, because we always like to have a bit of a good cheat. So I've gone to wireframe mode. I'm going to press C to select, and I'm just going to select all that. Let's go delete vertices. And then if we go back into object mode, that's his nipple bone, sorry. So that's looking fine. Let's wait for him to stand up. And now we've got nothing protruding out of there. His back's a little bit protruding, but we're not seeing his back, so I'm not too concerned. How did the thing go with Hanks? Hanks. What are we talking about, Hanks? I'm not sure what we're talking about there. So other than that, he should be in a good spot. He's kind of, oh shush, phone. Let's get rid of that phone there, throw it on the ground. I think what we might have to do is here. Let's go I to set a location. And then about here, I'm going to go J to the Y. And let's set another location. Yeah. And then what we're going to do is I'm just going to move that in. Because I'm figuring that because he's standing there, he's not going to be in the current scene, if you know what I mean. So I can just move him around. Might actually move him over a bit as well. Standing there. That's okay, I'm fine with that. Tom Hanks. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing happened with Tom Hanks? Yes, this is very much Blender. Okay. Let's have a look. So I'm just checking out this guy, and if we kind of come to frame for this camera. Beautiful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shift right click in here. Just to set that cursor, 3D cursor. I'm going to go Shift A. Let's add in an empty. I'm going to go into a sphere. And this one will be called camera focus. I can spell. We're going to select the camera. I just want to see if he's going to be in the middle. I've got Facebook open somewhere. Go away, Facebook. Be gone. I just want to quickly scrub through and see where he is. He stands there and he kind of moves around to the left and right a little bit. But yes, there we go. So predominantly, let's just rotate that around a little bit. So he's more in the middle of the frame, but he's still taken up most of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be rendering like 6 passes. So it'll be the 1 pass of every camera. And then what I'll do is sync them all up, which will be fairly easy because everything starts from frame 0 all the way up to 2,500. And then what I can do is when I come into here, and you know when it's time to split all this up, so for instance I've got that muted, I can just go slice and slice, delete. Oops, wrong way around. So maybe what we'll do is, let me just have a look. Where are we? Where's he talking? Oh, that's okay. Sorry, this is his second voice here. So rather than, I'll probably be doing J cuts. So I will put that one in there and delete here. And then we can kind of just move that around. And then that way it'll be. And then it's kind of like helping that, you know, that fast pace video going. But we'll come back to that later. That's Future Marco's problem. Yes, is an idea. Tag. Man, looks like you got it. How do you do that? How do I do what? Alright, see you in another stream. No worries, I'll see you later. Okay, so what we did is we set up this as our camera focus. Whoops, let's just press numpad 0 to get into that one. I got the camera selected. Depth of field, let's turn that on. I will do camera focus. I'm going to bring the f-stop down to maybe 1.4. Alright, now this is going to get dirty when I press F12. We're in EEVEE, ambient occlusion, bloom, blah, 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 blah. Let's press F12. Now all the shaders have got to load in down the bottom here, so that might take a little bit. Margo, it's Future Marco's problem. You've learnt well. Oh man, yeah, sometimes. Alright, come on Blender. So it's obviously the first time that we're building the shaders. Right, we're going to fix up the hair. But other than that, that looks fine. He's a bit sweaty. So we'll fix that. Let's quickly fix up the hairs and all that jazz. So we come into materials. Head skin, no. We go down to eyelashes and we go alpha blend and alpha hash. So what that now allows is kind of like the transparency to work properly over the eyelashes. Next we need to do hair. Let me just quickly come up into here. Biker jeans, blazers, eyes. The cornea, no, it's, oh actually, no, let's go eye occlusion. So the eye occlusion needs to be done. Alpha blend, alpha hashed. We've also got it here, alpha blend, alpha hashed. The tear line. So with these models, they've actually got around the eyelids, there's actually a tear line in there now, just to give a little bit more juice. Okay, we've got our hair. Oh wait, did I do both tear lines? Nope, I only did one. So we'll quickly change that. Alpha blend, alpha hash. Let's untick that bake for a little bit up. Alright, and we got one hair, so we go alpha blend, alpha hashed. And then if we go into view render, we can see what it was like. I'm going to press number 2 to go in our second slot. I'm going to press number 1, 2. Oh, it was already on. So we'll go to slot 1, close that. Now if I press F12, you'll see just how much of a difference it is. Right. So that, oh geez, Steam, go away Steam. Let me just quickly kill Steam, because we don't need it right now. Steam, 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 Steam. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright, fine. Apps. Steam. 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 Steve. Oh, you suck. Oh, geez, that mouse is loud. We're getting there. Oh, gosh. Oh, golly, golly, gosh. Let's go. Seriously, where's Steam? Screw Steam. Anyway. And I'm gonna... no, I can't say that one. I don't know. Hello. How do you do the realistic animations? So I have done all this with iClone 7, Character Creator 3, and I've also got a Perception Neuron motion capture suit, which I purchased recently. So that hair's a little bit off whack. Now the question is that because of the focus? So let me just quickly go into the camera. I'm going to disable the depth of field. Let's press F12 and just make sure that it's not... Yeah, okay, so it's just the focus of the camera that screwed that over. So let's just fix that. We'll just go up to 2.5. Let's press F12 and just make sure that this guy looks good. Dang it. I hate you, boy. Okay, maybe if I bring that up here, F12, out of curiosity. Wow, it's not liking that. Interesting. Now this might be a problem for future Marco. Why does that not like? Anyway, alright, let's forget about that. Let's just move on forward. I'm going to press numpad 0. His head's in the way. Okay, that's fine. Actually, let's have a look. How much of his head's in the way? not really. Just this one shot. He comes into the... Ah, you jerk. Alright, so let's go G... Whoops. Whoa. G, ZZ. So we go like kind of zooming in forward, and he is no longer in front of the camera. What I can do now is change the focal length. Just expand it a little bit. Yeah, cool beans. Alright, let's go F12. So this guy's bald. What's that smoke around his hair? Is that... Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to work that out. I don't think it's... Oh, hang on. Yeah, okay. Let's check out what's the depth of field on this camera. I got it at 2.8. Why are you being a jerk? Okay, maybe like this. Just want to see whereabouts. He's always in that position. So let's go back to where he's standing. F12. Just want to make sure he's in that position and it's looking fine. Yeah, cool. That looks good. So obviously, let's just quickly fix up his materials as well. Let's come down to eyelashes. Alpha blend. Alpha hashed. Alpha hashed. And let's come up. I'm going to minimize this character. We go into armature 2. Not body. The eyes. No, eyes are fine. Eye occlusion. So we got to fix up these materials. There we go. Alpha blend. Alpha hashed. Do the same for the other one. Alpha blend. Alpha hashed. The tier line. That is what we need to do as well. Yeah. And come on, alpha blend, alpha hashed. Alright, F12 on that puppy. I can't read Russian. That looks pretty good. He's just really sweaty. What's that smoke around his hair? Yeah, I don't know. I gotta work that out. I do have... I don't have a volumetrics. I thought I did. Oh, there it is. So I will, obviously, when I come to time to render, what I'll do is I'll bring that down. And then when I press F12, there should be kind of like a slight haze in the air. Which is sure is noticeable. Jeez, that looks good. Why? I'm a little bit annoyed about this. I don't understand why that hair's fluffy. But what we will do is I'm just going to move that back up because we don't need it. We will check out what happens with this guy here. So we got... Let's come into here. I'm going to rotate Z. And how about we just try and do a wide shot? Let's just see what that's like. Something... Oh, dang it. Then it's got the inside of the car. I haven't really modeled the inside of the car. Can we escape it? No. Oh. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Rotate Z. Now we don't see the inside. Ah, dang, we still see the inside of the car. Let me just maybe just zoom that in a little bit. So now we kind of got all three characters. So let's see what that looks like. Yep, cool beans. Alright, we've got a little bit of beltage. We can fix that up in a sec. Alright, good. So we've got this hair problem here as well. Alright, so that means we can kind of work around it. So I'm just going to quickly go into render view. Right. Oakley dokley. So that means I've done something wrong. Alpha hashed. Right, it's alpha hashed. Goal. Now if we do F12, hopefully the hair should be fine. Please be fine. That is somewhat better. Let's do F12. Yeah, so that's weird. Oh, you stupid idiot. Hang on. Oh. Silly Marco. Alpha hashed. Alpha blend. Let's select his hair. Alpha. There we go. Alright, I stuffed up. Now if we go F12, it's going to look lishmick. Alpha hashed. Alright, let's try opaque. Whatevs. Screw you. What we will do with this camera is I will move it up a little bit, I think. Or let's just kind of zoom in a smidgen, rotate XX, sorry. Now the reason why I'm kind of doing a little bit more of a tighter shot is because the motion capture on the hands is okay, but it could be better. But obviously by me taking those hands out, there's a lot less cleaning up I'm going to have to do. Do you have eyelashes, boy? Alright, whatevs. Alright, let's come over. So now we've got 3 different camera angles at the moment, which is good. Let's grab, I'm going to grab this camera. And let's go maybe, where's he going to go? So we have to keep that 180 rule. So at the moment we've got 1 camera, 2 cameras, cheese and whiskers. Oops, Shift D. Oh, not too keen on this angle. Oh, dang it. So by having this angle, I gotta rebuild that exterior. I know that file exists somewhere. Jeez. Oh, no. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to change this tab and let's go into 3D viewport. I'm going to press 0 there just so I can actually see when I'm moving my camera around. What if I just bring it over in here? Okay, let me maybe bring that in. Where's the camera? It's above the car, so that's fine. Let's go G to the Z and see if we can just eliminate the car as much as possible. So the good thing about the motion capture is I know that I was in the right spot when I was doing it because I ain't got a lot of room. Okay. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button. Trying to hit that 25,000 mark by the end of the year. However, not doing too good at the moment. So if you can do just a smidgen, share the channel, help me get that that goal in life. And so we've got 2 materials on this guy's high pony, blend, hash. Oh, actually, let's just check that. Let's press F12 and just make sure that's hunky dory. Not responding. Oh my goodness. Alright. Your hair is disgusting. Your hands are disgusting. That's weird. Alright, we'll have a look at that one in a sec. But for now, we've got to work on this hair. Because this hair, it's almost got like this one here. Definitely not that one. It's definitely alpha blend. But it's kind of going see-through. What? What? Why doth thy annoyeth? You sucketh. Screen space, that's all fine. It's okay, Marco. You'll be fine. You've done worse things. But it's definitely not any of these. So I'm just going to kind of go through it. I wonder if the normals are wrong. So we normally do alpha blend, alpha hashed. Okay, so I'm going to press that button. And so it is see-through, which is fine. But the problem is I can see through the man bun. So let's maybe have a look at the normals. So we go into edit mode. Come on, deselect everything. And we're going to come up here and click on the normals, which are massive, which is fine. Oh, geez, 0.01. And to me, it looks like the normals are going all the right way. So they're all going out, which is good. I'm going to pick a vertice there, Control L. Control I to invert the selection. I'm going to hide. All right, so we seem to have some sort of loop here. So let's come over into UV editing, just out of curiosity. We select all that. We need to come into you idiot. You idiot. Okay, high ponytail. Scalp, high ponytail. No, we need just high ponytail bump. So that's what we're working on there. Alpha blend, alpha hashed. Let's try this again. Okay, we got this. Alpha hashed. Yeah, but it's kind of like, you know what? Stuff you. You're not fine. Anyway. Future market problem. Anyway, let's we've got this issue here where his shirt is clipping through. We've got pants issues, which is fine. So as you can see, I already went to down on him a little bit. So let's just go kind of into wireframe, C to select. Okay. Let's just go back in. Where was that peeking through? Under here we saw somewhere. Okay, under his armpits. Where's my timeline? Back into animation. Alright, so under his armpit, on top of his shoulder here, we've got a little bit of clipping. Alright, so let's fix that up, and we've got some pants issues here as well. So let's go tab into edit mode. Where? Oh, under what? Under his arm. Okay, right up high on his shoulder. So let's go something like this. Let's go here and there. Delete vertices. And now we shouldn't have a problem anymore. Beautiful. So let's just kind of scrub through that. Bit of hair coming back through there, but we're not going to be seeing that. We said we need to fix up his pants. So I'm going to select his pants. And let's just kind of come into the top here. Whoops, in there. In here. In here. In here. There we go. Delete faces. Let's come into there and let's just see if we've got anything protruding. You're a jerk. You still want more. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing Control Numpad Plus to expand my selection. Delete faces. I hate you. Actually, no, that's fine because it's not going to be noticeable. All right, let's just do the same for this chap here. I think you're fine. We need to model up a chair for him. And then we've got this this camera here. But once again, we don't see his pants, so that's fine. Am I late? No, you're not, Jeffrey. Welcome to the channel, buddy. It's not in the cam, so correct. That's pretty much what I'm going for. So for instance, kind of like I started modeling this whole section over here and went, why? You idiot. You idiota. So let's just move that out of the way. For those of you who have been on this journey for a while, I was actually using the physical Starlight add-on as my lighting source for the exterior, but I found that it blew out my render times by 600 times. So it's, yeah, I'm not using it. I've just gone back to a standard Sunlight. I might convert over to 2.9, but we'll see with that. So other than that, oops, let's go delete. Oops, select all that, delete keyframes because we don't need those keyframes. So to me, that's looking fine. There will be, I still need to get a shot of the engine. And so one thing I was thinking about is during that, between scene 1 and scene 2, is kind of have the shot where you're looking at the sky and you see a flying car, and then it kind of pans down to Ruby working on the car in here. I reckon that'll be a nice shot, and that'll be kind of set up for the next shot where you can see Leo just sitting there on his phone. Yeah, I got to check that add-on out. I haven't yet. I haven't converted over to 2.9 because I know that I'm probably going to have a whole bunch of Blender add-ons that aren't going to work, which would be unfortunate because if I press N, look at all my add-ons. And that's actually only some of them because I actually disabled a few. Like, for instance, hard ops. I don't even have hard ops. I've got to learn hard ops, but that's another story. So I've set up all my cameras except for one. Let's just quickly get this one here. Oops. And just press numpad here. It's going to go GZ and have him sitting like this. And so pretty much there's only this bit where he goes, oh, can you get that for me? And he kind of looks up like, shut up. And then he goes back to his thing. And then that shot, it'll go from this shot to the Shift D, Z. Socket of blur. There we go. And then it'll go from this shot to the shot above. So I actually might make this a little bit tied. Oh gosh, I'm going to do this. Something like that. We'll make it a bit tighter. Rotate XX. And we'll have a phone in his hand attached to it. Do you have a solid script before you work on a film, or do you go with the flow? So with this animation, I actually wrote a script and had a few... Oh, no, actually, no. With this one, I didn't have a few people looking at it, which is really stupid. So if you make a short film, have someone read your script because that's where they can nut out like really silly things. I'm at that point now with this short film where I don't like it, but I want to get it done. I just want to, push it out and just be gone with it so I can delete the files. Because this is kind of like a 100 gig project and I've got very limited storage. I do have a brand new server though. I have no idea how to install stuff on it, so that's a project for another day. But I am working on it. Are you in lockdown? No, man. I'm in Canberra. I have been going to work every day since the pandemic. So every day in the office. What you recommend, Mixamo rigging or normal rigging Blender? Rookie here. AutoRigPro. Okay, so some of the controls with Rigify I really do like. And I've got a tutorial on how to rig a character with Rigify. But if you're going to be using motion capture files, definitely go with AutoRigPro. Just the way of linking up the two armatures and getting those motions come across, it is so much easier than manually doing it. So that is well worth to get AutoRigPro if you're going to be using motion capture data. You don't want to have to... Yeah. And especially because I got Ian Huber to do one of the voices, and I feel kind of bad that I've left this on the back burner so long. And that's one of the main reasons why as well. I just want to get it done and then just kind of move on. Thinking of using Connect Studio. Look, What application? Because I've got Breckle installed somewhere. So, okay. Okay. So, depends what Connect you're using. If you're using the Azure Connect, you need obviously an Azure account, but you can have multiple Azure Connects connected to one machine. However, if you're using like an Xbox One Connect, you need to have one Connect per machine. So when I was testing the dual Connects, actually I had to have two computers in here, and it was okay. Like, it was pretty quick. The poor character stylizing like that. He's squatting. All right, I'll give him a chair. We probably really should give him a chair. So let's kind of, I'm just going to go shift right click in there. Let's just quickly just whip up a chair. Doesn't need it to be anything flash, because you're not really going to be seeing it. Yeah, okay, no worries. Let's just bring that up to there. G to the Z. Let's go into edit mode. G, Z. Let's go Shift S, cursor to selected. Let's go in and create a cylinder. Scale, Shift Z, scale like that. Press O to turn off proportional editing, because I had that on for some reason. Oops. Scale, Shift Z. Whatevs. Like, we're not really seeing this anyway, so I'm not too fast. G to the X. Give it a little bit. Alright, there we go. Whatevs. That is the most uncomfiest chair, but quite frankly, I don't care. Pain. Yes, that's my name. Feel the pain. Alright, let's kind of grab, I'm going to grab these here. Let's see. Let's go GZ. Just kind of do that. I think I've definitely got like that. Scale on the y-axis. Oh, actually, we will move this over now. Select that one, Control J to join. And then we'll kind of just scale that into position. What are you about? Here's your bum. Scale on the Z. Delightful. And how are we going to do this? Let's just grab this. Shift D, Z. Let's go E to extrude. I'm going to grab this face. Actually, we'll grab this face. G to the Z. It's just something like that. Scale on the X. Now, once again, camera's probably not going to really see this. Let's check it out. Oh, camera will see it. Okay, got to put some effort into it. Not really. Whoops. Only a little bit of effort. Okay, let's go like so. I'm going to select this edge loop in here. Press O to bring up proportional editing. G to the Y. Something like, oh, you jerk. Let's go into connected only, because I don't want to touch that chair. I'm just going to move it like so. I think I've made that too big. Turn that proportional editing off. Whatevs. Not too fast. Clearly, as you can tell. Shift A, scale. Cool. Let's grab that. Kind of something in there like so. Okay. All right, cool. Let's grab that. Let's go shade smooth. And then because it looks yucky around the corners, I'm just going to come into object data. Let's go into the normals and auto smooth. And then while we're at it, let's just throw in a bevel modifier, because we can. Bevel, and we'll change it from none, the limit method, to angle. A little bit too much. Let's bring that back down. 0.01. 0.001. Nice. And so there we go. So we'll see that bit there. And obviously, does the other camera angle see it? It's more the other question. Just the top. Let's cheat. Rotate X. There we go. Okay, no, that's not going to work. I gotta... No, don't delete. Rotate XX. There we go. Alright, so with this chair, let's give it a material. So I'm just going to come down here. Let's create a material. We'll create 2 materials. New for that one. This is going to be our metal. So let's just go into shading and bring that up. Let's go like so. That's rendered view. Come on, baby. Come on, Poochie. That point. I can't stop the jokes. Oh man, have you been watching the joke videos? Actually, I know you have, Keller. They're pretty bad. The chair would be pretty much invisible. Yeah. So the bottom half is whatever. Chucky, welcome. What's up, Mark? D&D 1. I like your name because it's D&D. That's all that matters. Dylan, I sent you a message on Facebook the other day. I hope you're doing well. Fellow Australian, how you doing? I'm going to the back of the starter stream. I'm in the past. Hi, past. Alright, what we're using for the mocap, I was using a perception neuron motion capture suit. So I've purchased one. I've just gone all out with this channel. What I've tried to do is do these short animations. I don't know if whoever's seen the stand-up comedian videos, which have not been very popular, seems to be quite disgusted by most people. Black chair. Let's go with the black chair. Go on. We can get away with that. What I'm going to do is just go into camera view. Let's go into this camera view. And then I'm going to come into layout. Oh, come on, get stuffed. Let's kind of cycle through. What does that look? F12. Let's just check that out. How do you render the whole thing and it doesn't burn up the computer? I'm doing it in EEVEE. I'm not doing it in cycles. When you're at 2,500 frames, and I'm planning on rendering 4 cameras. Oops. Oh, jeez. Go away. Hide. I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I've got a lot of options to chop and change between. And then there'll be a little bit of camera 5. I still got to go back into how does it do finger tracking. So on the hang on. Don't touch the green screen. All right. Sorry, I'm back. Okay. So let me show you the glove. It's okay. It's the motion capture suit. Let's. Oh, don't put up my phone. Sorry, just trying to get a glove. So this here are the gloves. How well was that on stream? Okay. Oh, sorry, I thought the stream freaked out. So all these are sensors. Can you see that? Yeah, we can see that, I think. All these are sensors, and they go on the edge of the fingertips, and then there's one that sits along the knuckle, and then this one here is kind of like the hand, so it sits about here. And then that's connected to the top arm here, and then it's connected to the rest of the suit. But that's how it does all that kind of stuff. The thumb's got 2, because obviously it's got a little bit different bending. Well, yeah, perception neuron. I paid $1,500 US. So hence why I'm trying to do short films now to try and pay itself off. But other than that, it's not too bad. The first probably 2 or 3 times, it maybe took me about 15-20 minutes to get into the suit because I'm doing it all by myself. But now I've kind of just left the sensors on there because I'm going to be using this fairly frequently. I can get into it probably in like 5-10 minutes. So I'm getting quicker and quicker at it. And that's just from use. So, yeah, let's put that over there. So those things are like super sensitive to magnetic forces. So hence why you're meant to be putting it in this kind of like special case, which the case is somewhere else at the moment. So you still need, well, that depends like how much you focus on configuring the hands, if you know what I mean. I think with the Perception Neuron Studio, they've kind of got more calibrations in there, which is awesome. I wish they had that in the, just kind of like the Perception Neuron Pro. But how many sensors? Oh gosh, you're gonna make me cool. What do we got? We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the glove itself. So I've gone with a 32 sensor kit. Now, if you guys get it, just make sure you let them know that where you got it from. I don't have any affiliate links, unfortunately, with them, but if I ever want to get a secondary suit, I can hopefully go, hey. All right. What was I doing? Chair. What'd the chair look like? So we're here. If I just press F12, let me just quickly see what the chair's like. Yes. So for facial motion capture, that chair is fine. I'm very happy with it. For facial motion capture, let me just go Shift D, bring that down. G, I need to put it where his head is. Yeah, that's pretty good. Just on top of him. Let me just quickly fix up this camera before I forget, because knowing Marco, when I go to render it, I will do the wrong thing. And camera focus 01. For the facial motion capture, I am using Reallusion's facial motion capture. There's a video. I've got videos on that as well. So I will, and there'll be more videos coming out around that as well soon. All right, so I'm fairly happy with that. Let me just do one last quick render. I'm semi not happy that he's moving around so much. Like technically he shouldn't be jumping so high. So what I'm gonna do is do something really naughty. Let's go into here. I'm gonna come up here into the animation tab. We've got our armature selected. Oh, that button? Yeah, sweet. Let's find the hip bone. Oh, no. Let's go into tab. Tab. There we go. All right. We go into the action editor. Oh my goodness, so slow. Computer's not happy. And I've got the hip bone selected. So let's now jump up here into the graph editor. All right, so what are we looking at here? So if I press period key here, he is pretty much sitting the whole time, and then it's up to about this point. This is where he stands up. Okay, so we can see that this is where he stands up just by looking at the graph. That's good. But we can see that this bit here is really inconsistent. So I'm going to grab this section. Let's go B. Select that area. Let's click O for, oh no, that's not going to work, is it? What if I go like that, and then I'm going to go smooth keys. I'm going to give it a few, just to kind of like stop him moving around so much. And I'll do this here, smooth keys. All right, I think I might actually need to scale it as well. Oh, I'm not too thrilled about this. Undo. Undo. Oh, 7:15. 10. Let's go undo. Undo. Come on. Sorry. Yeah. I hear. I think I've undone enough now. Yeah, okay. So let's just do Control S to save. And then what I'm going to do is, let's do box select, scale Y. Oh my goodness, this is so angry. Let's go O for proportional editing, scale Y. Alright, whoops. That's fine. Let's just keep zooming out. Alright. That's fine. Let's do the same here. Scale Y. And I'm just trying to get... What I'm trying to do is just get rid of that jitterness. Oh, yeah, that scale to the Y. And then I'm just going to quickly select... Not all that. It's a bit too much. Select all that. And select all that. Now let's go smooth keys, smooth keys, smooth keys. Now the next question is, let's go back into the NLA editor. And then I'm going to come out of edit mode by pressing tab. Lovely. And now that's a lot less movement, which is really good. Like, you have to remember, I'm like fast forwarding through this as well. Yeah, cool. Alright, I'm fairly happy with that. Let's leave it at that. Still got to create this phone for the chap. Shut up. Stop playing. So what we're going to do then is let's go Shift S cursor to world origin. And I'm just going to quickly go like this. Plane. Let's go like that. E to extrude. Press I to do a thing. Then we will do this. Let's go. This is our phone. Let's just do this. It's the Apple iPhone something number. Bit of a tablet. From here, I'm going to go Shift A. Let's add in a very small point line. Light. Area light. G to the Z. Rotate 180. Rotate X 180. Come on, scale on the Y. Let's go like a bluey color. And let's go maybe just 2 watts. And I'm going to shift left click on that. Control P to object. Now that way, when I come into here, I can go into constraints. Yeah, let's go constraints. Child of. We select our armature rig. And then we go hand. Left hand. We've lost the phone. Is that the phone? No, where's the phone? Oh, there we go. Plane. Alt G. Scale 100. Alright, so now let's kind of rotate that around. Just try to line it up as much as possible, because we don't really want it to be visible in the shots. It's just more. So something like that. And then if we have a look from this angle. Come on. Do it. Beautiful. Look at that. Yep, that works fine. I'm fairly happy with that. He's in the chair. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. Now, one thing as well, they're all a little bit too sweaty. So let's kind of bring back the specularity of all these characters. And what I'm going to do is select the head. And I'm just going to go 0.5. Control C, Control V. And let's go body. Controlling Ving. Legs. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm fine with that now. Let's do it on this chap as well. Specularity, you've got nothing, boy. You got nothing, boy. You ain't got no sweat on you, boy. So anyway, being silly like that, that's how I came up with the short film for the Lich. It was just me in the car doing stupidity. Do you know who I am? Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Oh, yes. Silly Marco. Anyway, you know what? I'm actually fairly happy with how that's turning out. Alright, hang on. I think that's actually me pressing the space bar. But what I will do is at this point, we will come back into here. I'm going to right click insert keyframe. And what we actually will do as well, I'm going to press I and location, rotation, and scale. So that the next frame, because it's facing down, we're going to go influence 0. And let's kind of, let's scale that by 0.1. 0.01. 0.1. Where is it? Where's the... Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay, scale 0.1. And I'm going to move it down to here. So it's kind of just going to go out in the world and just leave it alone. Let's go I, rotation, rotation, scale, insert keyframe. And so what we're going to have is this. He's going to be on his phone. Oops, come on. Down. Is he still looking at his phone? Is next? Dang it. What we'll do is I'm just going to move all these to go here-ish. And then the phone's just going to magically disappear. Boop. I'm happy with that. Thank you very much. What's the production time for a film that you make in Blender, like in general, from start to finish? So if you watch, this one has been going on for months. And that's pretty much because... Why is... Hang on, what happened to this texture? Oh, ploppers. I don't know what I've done there. Far out. What did I do? I think that's Future Marco's problem. Why can't I select it? Oh, okay. So I've got to go back into the other blend file and have a look. I don't know. I've done something bad. Is that because I've disabled hard ops? Maybe. I don't know. Future Marco's problem. We'll check that out later. With kind of like the stand-up short films that I've been doing, like 20 minutes, I literally find my jokes, put the suit on. I've now kind of like made my facial motion capture a little bit better now. Quickly record it. I threw the character into kind of like the wooden background, set up the two lights, let it render, pray for the best, and normally it's been pretty good, so I haven't had to touch it. So yeah, I can do it like 20 minutes. This should have been done in a week. I've seen you make the garage and the box and all that stuff, but that was long. Yeah, that was... like I spoke about this earlier on the stream, I kind of like fell out of love with this project. But I'm at that point, I'm just like, Marco, just shut the heck up and freaking do it. Just finish it. I was so close to finishing as it was. So that's why I'm, now. Uh-oh. Whoa! That's why now I've just come back to it just to kind of, just want to get it done. Let me just check that. I don't think this has a depth of field. Yeah, it was a long time ago. Let's go shift right click. Nope. Let's go shift right click on there. I'm going to quickly add in another empty. Like so. I've got the camera selected. Let's go depth of field, eyedropper, Empty on the object. Wham bam thank you mail. Dang it. Really annoyed about this. I don't know what I broke. So let's just quickly go into the project file. Where are we? Markham 3D, S Racer or something. Short film The Racer. Scene? No, locations? Garage. Let's work out what's the problem. Oh, so good. Water. Oh, cool. I got another cup. Marco's clever. Okay. So, this is the scene that we were working on. Metal. Oh, gosh. What have I done? Metal 28. Displace. I don't know. Let's go up one. Blender. Nope. Ooh, this could be it. Material library? Yeah. Well, let's go. Oh, okay, I can try this. Sorry, Metal 28 was what I had. Let me just quickly find. Okay, come up into, get stuffed into here. Metal 28, 29, 28. Replace. Right. I broke something on my computer. There we go, that's fine. Alright, that's yuck. Let's just go with, oh, yeah, okay. Hang on. Let's just select that. Smart UV project. Weird. Let's quickly give this a material. Oh, whatevs. Q? No, I don't have it. Okay. Hey. I don't know where that came. Where did that come from? Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. I thought I was streaming on Twitch. I'm not allowed to stream on Twitch and YouTube anymore at the same time. Which is good. Oh my goodness, these are all... Okay, so I'm just quickly... What? Okay, 21. Why does this do this to me? Because we... Metal 21. Sorry, I'm just trying to finish this off. No, I can do this, can't I? C. Drop down. Copy material to selected. And then we go into render. Yeah, suck a lemon. Alright, Control S. Let's save that one. Close that. Control S. Save this one. File. Open recent. Scene 2. And that should be fixed now. What add-on is that? No, Extreme PBR isn't free. No. I do have a link in the description. I'm lazy with materials. I'm lazy with a lot of things. Not with the channel, though. I'm trying to now focus with the channel. I'm trying to do some more artsy stuff. Crap, what was that? What? Did I just break a whole bunch of stuff now? Please don't say it's... Okay, that's going to build though. So I'm going to go... No worries, Keller. Thank you very much for hanging around. What are we at? 22 people. Let's just make sure this is looking hunky-dory. That is looking good. We can start rendering the scene. Let's go Alt-H. and bring back our box. Let's go GZ. So we'll bring back our hazy box. I think that hazy box is a little bit too much. It's at 0.02 though. Let's go 0.01. F12. So now we've got a little bit of haze. That hair, something's wrong with that hair. Fix that later. Okie dokie. Alright, now the fun begins of rendering. I'm going to try and get this server working. I'm going to leave it there for now. If you can, share the channel around. I'm trying to hit that 25,000 mark before the end of the year. I do have a Greeble set coming out soon as well. Why not? I might as well just throw in some promotion. This is the secondary project that I'm working on as well. Do I have a camera? I do have a camera. Let me just quickly show you what that looks like rendered. So I'm kind of trying to build this spaceship up. This is for the next short film. And then this is my Greeble set that I've been creating, and this one will be going up on Gumroad. Now you got a free version of this. I think it's about half of the pieces at the moment, but kind of like these main ones down here. None of this pipe works. So if you want, description below, you can download it. So anyway, so let's leave it at there. I'm going to call it a night because I got to be up in 6.5 hours for the Blender Nest podcast. So make sure you go check that out as well. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Yes.